Retiring at 65 is a huge mistake, here's why. Welcome to today's podcast. I'm truly glad you're here because what we're about to discuss could be one of the most important conversations of your life. Let me ask you a question, and please, take a moment to think about it seriously. Have you ever stopped to wonder, what if everything we've been told about retirement is completely wrong? We grow up being told a simple story: work hard for 40, maybe 45 years. Save diligently. And then, at 65, you retire. You finally get to enjoy life. Travel. Relax. Spend time with family. But what if that whole narrative is a dangerous lie? Today's episode is titled, Retiring at 65 is a Huge Mistake. A retirement expert explains why. We're diving deep into a reality that most people don't want to face until it's too late. And by the end of this episode, you'll have a completely new perspective on time, health, money, and what it truly means to live a fulfilling life. So grab a cup of coffee, or maybe a pen and paper. Because this might change your life. Let's start with a number that should send chills down your spine. It's a number that most financial advisors never talk about. It's called healthy life expectancy. This isn't the same as average life expectancy. Average life expectancy tells you how long you'll live. Healthy life expectancy tells you how long you can expect to live without serious health problems, no debilitating diseases, no chronic pain that limits your ability to enjoy life. If you were living in Japan, your healthy life expectancy would be 74.1 years. In Singapore, 73.6 years. South Korea, 73.1. Switzerland, France, Spain, all above 72. Now, brace yourself. In the United States, the healthy life expectancy is just 66.1 years. Think about that. The average person retires at 65, only to discover they have about 13 months of good health left before serious health problems start creeping in. It's a devastating reality most people only recognize when it's far too late. We spend our entire adult lives grinding, thinking that the golden years will come later. But for millions, those golden years arrive just as their health starts failing. It's like running a marathon, crossing the finish line, and realizing the prize is a hospital bed. Here's something that shocked me when I first learned it, and it should shock you too. Fewer and fewer people are actually retiring at 65 these days. Only 32% of Americans retire between the ages of 60 and 64. And 12% of people are still working after the age of 75. 75 years old. Still commuting, still answering emails, still on their feet, often not because they want to, but because they have to. And yet, while retirement is getting pushed later, health is declining sooner. The math doesn't lie. We've been sold a fantasy. Work until 65. Retire. Travel the world. Relax and enjoy life. But the reality? For many, retirement starts right as their bodies start breaking down. Let me introduce you to Jim. Jim was a textbook example of the good worker. Dedicated. Disciplined. Saved diligently. His dream was simple: work until 67. Then spend the rest of his life traveling the world with his wife, hiking, cruising, exploring. But just 8 months after retiring, Jim had a massive stroke. The dream of sipping wine in Italy turned into endless doctor visits. Physical therapy replaced plane tickets. His retirement became a battle for basic mobility. When I visited him in the hospital, he said something that still haunts me to this day. I waited too long. Now let's talk about Maria. At age 54, Maria looked around at her family's health history. Her father died at 63. Her brother had type 2 diabetes by 50. She realized she might not have until 70 to enjoy life. So she made a bold, even terrifying, decision. She downsized her home, sold her second car, cut unnecessary expenses, and created a financial plan to retire by 55. Today, Maria is 68. And guess what? She's hiking in Patagonia. Sailing in the Caribbean. Healthy. Strong. Full of energy. Jim and Maria both had dreams. But one of them acted in time. The other waited too long. We invest in stocks. We invest in real estate. We invest in retirement accounts. But the one investment most people neglect? Their own health. What's the point of saving millions if your retirement is spent managing chronic pain, mobility issues, or serious illness? Health is not a luxury. It's the foundation of everything. Eat real food. Skip the fast food trap. Move your body, cardio, strength, flexibility. Sleep. Hydrate. Manage stress. Because your health is your wealth. Here's a lie you've probably heard 1,000 times. You need $5 million to retire early. No. What you actually need is a clear understanding of your expenses. A reasonable income stream, whether from investments, side businesses, or passive sources. A willingness to cut the fat, unnecessary houses, cars, luxury expenses. It's not about being rich. It's about being intentional. Let me give you the 3 golden rules of financial freedom. Number 1, spend less than you earn. Even if you make 6 figures. Number 2, one house. Forget vacation homes. Airbnb exists for a reason. Number 3, one spouse. I'm half joking, but not really. Divorce is financially catastrophic. Most people think investing success comes from picking the right stocks. False. Study after study shows 90% of your investing success comes from asset allocation. Not what stocks you pick. Not when you buy or sell. It's how you split your money between stocks, bonds, cash, and alternative investments. There's one thing that textbooks never teach about investing: the emotional roller coaster. It's easy to say, stay the course, when markets are rising. It's a whole different story when your portfolio crashes 40% overnight. I've watched people, smart, disciplined people, panic, sell everything at the bottom, and destroy decades of progress. That's why having a plan isn't just about money. It's about protecting your mindset. Let me hit you with another number that will shake you. Once you turn 60, the average person has about 1,000 weeks of healthy life left. That's it. 1,000 weeks. How many weeks do you want to spend stuck in traffic? Sitting in meetings that drain your soul? Postponing vacations, adventures, or even simple joys like a walk with your spouse? Time is the ultimate currency. Once it's gone forever. So, what should you do, starting today? Prioritize your health like your life depends on it, because it does. Get ruthless about your finances. Cut the excess. Simplify. Build a retirement plan that doesn't wait until 65. Aim for 55. Maybe 50. Maybe even sooner. Forget the old rules. You don't need permission from society to design your own life. Because the sad truth is, retiring at 65 isn't a plan. It's a gamble. And most people lose. Look, this isn't about fear. It's about clarity. You get one life. One body. One shot. Are you really willing to spend the healthiest years of your life sitting in a cubicle, so that you can finally live when you're 65, and already out of energy? Or, do you have the courage to rewrite the script? Your time is now. Thank you for tuning in. If you found value in this episode, share it with someone you care about. Someone who deserves to hear the truth. And remember, time is your most precious asset. Spend it wisely.